walking the trail. This is right before the trail gets to Route 30, and it's right next to the new 441. Okay, here's where the trail sort of bears away from 441 and starts to go up toward going under the Route 30 bridge. This used to be part of the old railroad yard a long time ago. This is on the left side of the trail. Used to be a huge yard here before 1909 when they built Enola Yard up across from Harrisburg. Okay, we're approaching Route 30, and the trail is going to go under Route 30, and then the next stop is at Point Rock Tunnel, which is about another half mile or so up the road. We passed the half mile mark on the trail a little bit back. Up there's Route 30. Okay, all the fencing is gone now. We're on the other side of the Route 30 bridge. Yeah, and there's more railroad stuff here. And instead of it being like a macadam or an asphalt, now it's just turned to gravel. Okay, here's an interesting spot on the trail. As you can see, it's just north of the Route 30 bridge.
Station number 2. Okay, where's the tunnel?
Just keep going.
Okay.
About as far as you can see right up the trail.
This here is St. Charles Furnace.
Well, you don't do a stamp go. It starts up there, right?
And this is the first of 5 furnaces along this trail. This is part of like a nature walk here as I'm walking the trail. I'm trying to keep my feet to the ground, or keep my eyes to the ground a little bit. I'm right next to where the old railroad yard, or where the railroad line went through. Up here, the tracks way out there go out around the tunnel, and these tracks that we're in a little bit farther used to go through the tunnel. Keeping my eyes pretty much to the ground, because this has been known to be copperhead snake territory. And though they're probably not out, you might see one along the trail, but you have to be careful not to disturb it. Just walk around it and it'll be fine. So it's a nice walk. I'm not yet to Point Rock Tunnel coming out of Columbia. Okay, this is Point Rock Tunnel. And it looks like there's a stand set up on the other side. But this is this where I used to run 2 tracks through this tunnel, and they would be coming up pretty much up through here. But later on, the railroad advanced their track out farther, and a body of water separated those 2 areas, which was Kerbox Lake. Yep. We're pretty much below Breezy View Park, which is way up on the hill. There's a tunnel. There's a nice little stream of water here coming down out of the hill. This is along the trail. We're north of the Point Rock Tunnel, but south of Chickies Rock. Chickies Rock's up this way a little bit. Hey, this is a trail that goes up the hill to the top, up the Breezy View, or at the park. Bears off to the right here. I don't think I'm going to do that climb. So that's a trail that goes pretty much uphill till you get to the top, up at Breezy View. Okay, this is the Henry Clay Iron Furnace, or what's left of it. This is built back around in the 1840s. Iron ore was brought out of Ironville at Grubbs Lake, which used to be an iron ore mine, and it was brought over here and put on the canal system, which was the Pennsylvania Canal, went from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. But up here you can see is some of the remnants of the Henry Clay Iron Furnace. And we're still not quite to Chickies Rock yet. Chickies Rock is up this way a little bit farther yet. This is Chickies Rock. People are climbing. I think this rock's about 300 feet high. This is more Chickies Rock yet.
Hi, thank you.
I'm approaching the bridge. Chickies Rock was about maybe 10-15 minutes back, so that's not too far up to this bridge. And the sign says here the weight limit's 10 tons, so I guess I'm safe to cross. I don't think I put on that much weight. But right up here at the bridge is where there's a nice waterfall and everything off to the side. Pretty nice. Okay, currently they have a temporary bridge on 441 that crosses over the Chickies Creek here just south of Marietta. And I think they're building another bridge or maybe refurbishing the bridge that's originally there from before. But we're not going to go fishing or anything like that, and I don't plan to jump on the bridge. But right here is a little bit of a nice waterfall area. Okay, and right up there's 441, or how they're rerouting it. And over here on the other side of the bridge should be where the railroad bridge is that crosses over the creek. You should be able to see that out here a little bit farther. I think a few years ago I came back down this way and did a walk. Let's see. You might be able to see it out there. One time there's piers right here, and that's where the old railroad line used to cross. This was the one that went through the tunnel before they built the railroad out farther. This is the Easton Sawmill and Dam. Here's a building along the trail, right here along the trail, and they're rebuilding it. They have there's a GoFundMe account on Facebook or on the internet. This is right along 441, just south of Marietta. This is where you park up here if you want to get on the trail up here. And this is the end of my walk. This is the Mussleman-Vesta Iron Furnace Center in Marietta. That's where my walk on the trail ends, and I have to walk back, which is about 2.5 miles. So, there we go, I made it.